Hello, it's me, Rezo Gaming. We're back for some more Oxygen Not Included. I'm back from Australia. It's been 3 weeks. Can you see if I have a tan? I feel like I have a tan. It might not be super obvious on camera. Hello, Ayla Avo. Hello, Willow Rainey. Jenna, please. Hope you're all doing well. It feels like ages. I literally got back on like Saturday evening from Sydney. I flew like 20 hours pretty much without a hotel, and it was a great holiday. But yes, next time I'm definitely booking a hotel halfway through. Anyways, we're going to do some more Oxygen Not Included today. I don't really feel like picking sour gas or burst back up yet because we just got back to normality. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. We are just going to go ahead and look at a map that we haven't really played very much of on Oxygen Not Included, which is the Radioactive Ocean asteroid. And there's a couple of reasons I want to do this. I want to make sure that we actually have a functional Pokeshell design, Pokeshell ranch design, because I've kept talking about it for a while and never ended up bothering doing it. And this feels like a pretty good excuse to actually go and have a look at them, because I know in theory that the Pokeshell resource loop is very powerful, especially getting oak shells when you have ethanol and then using the wood from the oak shells to like go into the ethanol distillers and then getting even more stuff out of that. I want to just explore that a little bit. I don't think we're going to end up doing that in sour gas or bust, so we're going to have a look at that now. I think we will probably do this for a couple of weeks, and if we finish looking at all of the Pokeshell stuff, we can also have a look at betas, because I need to teach myself how to move beta hives so we can set them up whenever we find them in a radioactive biome, because I'm really lazy and I never bother doing that. And I should learn how to do that. Like, I've over 3,000 hours in this game. We should actually just get on with that at this point. So, yeah, we'll just do a Radioactive Ocean asteroid, just a fairly normal one, I think. Story traits, I guess we'll leave everything on. I'm gonna not have shuffled biomes in here. I just want to explore this content for now. And in November, Surviving Mars Relaunched is coming out, and I love Surviving Mars, and I've frankly been looking for a reason to play that game for ages. So now that they're adding new content to it again, they're hopefully fixing some of the mistakes they made with the previous content they added, because that game has had a troubled development history. I'm really keen to look at it again, so we will definitely be playing that on Twitch in November when that comes out. But, yeah, we're going to leave all these settings here. That's fine. Let's just go. Let's just go and have a look. Starting a bit earlier today, because I just want to get back in the swing of things. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the shorts on the YouTube channel. I just made a few shorts, 30 seconds long, sort of advertising the Sandbox Showcase videos. It looks like people have enjoyed those. So I think I will make them for the rest of the Sandbox Showcase videos as well. And then we'll go back to making some new content. But I want to... I think the next thing on my list is lure plants. And how to use them with betas. So that's also an ulterior motive for me looking at betas at the moment. So, I've given the dupes new outfits. To celebrate us coming back. This is one of the Prehistoric Planet Pack outfits, but I think it looks pretty snazzy. Let's see. We're not doing max difficulty or anything like that. We're just doing a normal run. We're obviously going to run a Rancher off the bat because we're aiming to look at Pokeshells quickly. Researcher feels good. Digger is probably not 100% needed because we'll just print our Digger. I think that's what we usually do. Do we care about anything other than the builder? Probably not. Let's just get some interesting dupes. No flatulence, though. Let's see. Oh, do I want any Bionic dupes? No, I don't think I want any Bionic dupes. Again, we have a lot of Bionic dupes in the Sour Gas or Bust run. So I think we're just going to leave it for now. Let's see. Unpracticed Artist. Gourmet. I don't like Gourmet. Let's see. Early Bird, Bottomless Stomach. That sounds good. Yeah. I mean, we're on a forest start, but I think we'll still be alright with this. Love the Steve. Can I keep the Steve? Let's keep the Steve. I love how this mod lets you actually keep the Steve. Do I just want a load of early birds? You're an operator rancher. I don't think we need a huge amount of ranching attributes, so this seems good. Yeah, I think I'll accept this. And then we just need a really high attribute researcher. Kitchen Menace, Iron Gut, that seems pretty good. I kind of want 3 early birds, though. You know what, we'll just do it. We'll take rent and we'll get 3 early birds. Pokeshell Panic. That's what we're going to call this run. Yeah, there we go, we're done. That's it. Let's start. I'm not going to hang around for ages this time. We're just going to get cracking. Oh, it's good to be back. Australia was really nice, but it was really hot. I was going to ask if keeping the Steve was a new vanilla feature, but then you mentioned a mod, so I guess not. No, it's part of the duplicant stat selector mod. Obviously, we're not actually tweaking anything else about the dupes. I just want to make sure we have a Steve. Having a yodeler early on is really good, especially if they get overjoyed. So, let's just turn the music back up. There we go. I always keep it lower in the main menu, because that song is louder for some reason. Right, okay. I think the first thing we actually want to do... I'm actually just going to come under here quickly so we can grab this metal. And then we're going to put some doors in, because I don't want the pips wandering in and out randomly. We probably will do stuff with pips on this run. Why not? But the main focus I want to be Pokeshells, and there's lots and lots of ocean biome, so that should be fine. I think what we'll do is... the water is here. There's lots of water. I think what we will do is... door here. And then... this is why I'm digging out the metal first, just to make sure we can make some doors. And then we'll make our usual width of room. And then... we can figure out some way of doing this. We have a lot of loot. I'll look at the loot at the end of the day, though. Let's actually go ahead and do all the usual stuff we do. There we go. Seems good to me. Right. Come in here, do this. Do that. We can now get in here without any issues. And this is our standard width room. Now, how does this actually fit with the teleporter? Does that fit well? Not really. I mean, I guess we can move all this stuff. I don't know. Will we even bother? Will we even bother using a teleporter? Probably not. I imagine not. Anyways, what we actually want to do is we want to let all of the water down to the bottom of the map so we can start pumping it into Oxyferns. Maybe we do some Oxyfern duplicating shenanigans just so I can show you guys that. We haven't actually done that in a run. So maybe this is a pretty good excuse for us to go ahead and do that. Let's actually, yeah, let's actually dig up the Hexalant as well and just bring that over. And then we can start exploring over here. There's lots of granite, salt water. That's fine. I think we just keep digging this out here. We dig up that Hexalant. And then if we get down here, we can just dig that and explore right away. I do kind of want to see what geysers we have. We have a saltwater geyser. I think you always have a saltwater geyser on Radioactive Ocean, so that's fine. I think what we will do as well is... we know this is going to be where we have the ladder shaft. So for now, let's actually just dig like a pattern down here. You know what? Let's actually do it like this. And then we can just get in here. And then we can dig up all these Hexalants. So... is that the hatch? That probably is the hatch. We're not going to do anything with hatches this time, obviously. I want to try and only do Pokeshells for food. That's kind of what I want to do. What else do I actually want to do? Let's actually start putting in bathroom. Do I want the bathroom down here? That seems reasonable. How about we actually do this? And then you guys could dig all of this out as well. It's fine. Eat the pips. No, we're not going to eat the pips. We're going to get cuddle pips and cuddle them. Seems fine, right? Got some pressure damage going on here. It looks like it. That's fine. This looks like they're teleported to the asteroid. Again, I kind of just want to hang out on the Radioactive Ocean asteroid and see what we can get up to here. I think that should be fine. Let's enable proximity. This asteroid is so small, I doubt it's going to matter. We want to make sure... In fact, here's what we're actually going to do. We're going to do something a bit different than usual. I'm actually going to set bedtime here. And then downtime here. I want to make sure that the dupes are always working in the morning, because they're all early birds. I mean, it might be fun to make a rule where we can only print early birds, but I feel like there's not really much point in doing that. Right, let's see. So we want wash basin. We're gonna just have 4. Yeah, 2 wash basins, 2 outhouses.
Imagine that.
It's fine. Hello, Mimic 101. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for raiding us and sending your community our way. Let me give you a shout out. No, not raid. Shout out. Mimic 101. We're back. We're back to OD. We've just come back from Australia. We've been on holiday for 3 weeks. So that's felt pretty good. I think we will also just seal this here, and for now I'm just going to leave this like that. That should be fine. Hello, Sarajevo XX. Enjoy. I hope you are enjoying the Oni vibes. Have you just been playing Oni, Mimic? Oh, so that's why I didn't see you for a good while. Yeah, we've been, I've been in Australia. I've been actually socializing with people. I've met a load of family that didn't exist when I last went to Australia. I'm good. I'm glad to be back in the UK now, though, because it was really, really hot in Australia and really humid. So, basically, I was driving around Queensland the whole time. I rented a car, and we drove around Queensland. And we were up near Gladstone, so that's kind of like halfway from Brisbane to Cairns. So that was nice. That was on the coast. And then Brisbane itself was very humid. Way more humid than I was expecting. And Toowoomba was a bit more mild because it's kind of on the top of an extinct volcano. But it was still very hot. So in summary, I think I've got a bit of a tan. I could humor myself and say that we've got a bit of a tan. Oh wow, has this water pressure damage out of here? No? There's just a little bit of water up here, yeah. Socialize, that's what I didn't know much about. F. There's lots of oxygen down here, so that should be good. We do actually need to build a pitcher pump. I've kind of given the dupes less time than usual. I think what we do for now is... Oh, this is kind of awkward, isn't it? Do I just let the water out into here? I think I do just let the water out into here. Let's just dig all this up and then we'll dig this water over here. That should be fine, right? Maybe I just do a bit more digging over here. Let's actually... Hold on. Wait, priority 8. Priority 9. That seems reasonable. That's why you need more chatters. Nice. Right, Steve, can you actually come down here? I don't need you to dig that yet. Okay, that helps. I want to dig that as well. I want to dig as many of these tiles as possible. Just so that the water has plenty of room to go down. In fact, actually, you know what? You can literally just do this, I think. Just dig all of these tiles. And then the beds can go up here. Let's see. I think we can make this work. I'm pushing my luck a little bit. I think if we do that, that will work. I want to make sure the dupes are all set up on cycle 1 as usual, but to actually do that, we're going to need to dig some water out. Oh, right, okay, hold on. Right, that should work. So now I think what we do is we just dig these tiles. Hello, Carmike. I was given some information, kind of someone said that people that lurk but don't send a message don't count as viewers. I thought if you have a lurk command, it should count. Now the water's pressuring out. That's fine. But we kind of want the water a bit sooner than that. So let's actually just put the pitcher pump here. Is that fine? Let's do that, and then the dupes won't get wet when they're getting the water. That seems like a good idea. Go cold. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, is that your mimic emote? Oh, that's a good emote. I like that. I like that a lot. Very cool. We will probably do something with the saltwater at some point. Obviously, the saltwater isn't going to go into Oxyferns because this comes out at 95 degrees C, and we're not cooling down all that water. We're not doing any major shenanigans. We will desalinate this and feed this to the Oxyferns, but this is going to be treated separately. There's just a lot of random water pools, so I think we just want to collect it all and filter it out and everything. You're still at a DSP grind? Yeah, I could tell. I've seen on Steam. That's what you've been up to be honest. DSP is really cool. I've never shown you my emotes. I used it a lot even in the raid message, yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that. They are cool. I'm just not really... I've not really paid attention before. We're gonna be honest. But that's not your fault. That's my fault. Oh, good job, Steve. Let it out of here. You grabbed a tiny bit of water. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then that could be the water we use for the bathrooms and everything. And then we could put the supercomputer here or something. I think we want to make sure we have the research building over there. Let's put in the cots. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, you're chilly? Yeah, that's gonna happen. The map is generally fairly warm, except for the bottom, which is extremely cold, because this is the radioactive biome. There is another geyser in here, which we should probably have a look at. That's fine. You can dig all these as well. I want to make sure... I think we're going to make sure you've actually done this. Sorry, I know you're on downtime now, but you guys need beds. You can actually reach these because you can jump on top of the door. It's not ideal, but, like, it'll work. It does occur to me that not having a dedicated digger makes stuff like this slightly more annoying. Okay, hold on. Come back. I know you're hungry. I mean, you guys can just go hungry today, that's fine. I just want to make sure you don't get a sore back. And then you guys can pee afterwards. These outhouses are filled, so we should be fine, right? You're going to the loo now? That's fine. We've screwed up something here. Oh well. Okay, Ren has fallen asleep.
3 years soon. Damn.
Yeah, there you go. Hello, Neo. Yeah, 33 months. Congratulations. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, it's nice to see you all again. It's been fun being in Australia and being... Honestly, it was weird coming back to my laptop and everything. That felt really weird. I guess you're just not doing this. Steve, you can go in here. This hasn't worked. The digging has taken more time than we expected. Oh, right, I see what's going on here. We're yellow alerting each dig. That's not what we want. But here you go. Yeah, it's definitely the longest I've actually been away from Twitch for a while. It's nice going back to it. Did I get attacked by a random brew in Australia? We saw lots of wild kangaroos, actually. We didn't get attacked, but there were lots of them. Right, this plan has not worked at all. We underestimated how long it was going to take for them to dig, so we got sawbacks. Oh well. You'll have to forgive me. That's the rust from that's the rust from us coming back from holiday. But yeah, at least all the water's down here now. That's good. If we sweep up this water, you should stop getting chilly. So that should work pretty well. And then what else do we want to do? We want to keep digging. Now, this biome is very cold. I think if we pour all the water down here, we should end up in a good situation where it doesn't get too hot. So the Oxyferns, when they actually produce oxygen, we look here, it comes out the temperature of the plant. The plant can go down to 0 degrees. So I don't think there is actually an issue having it be in contact with the granite. But we don't want it to be in contact with anything that's super cold. I mean, the water is a lot of mass, so maybe I'm worrying about this too much. In any case, we'll leave this water here. Okay, we've got idle dupes. Yep, okay. Let's see. Where do I actually want to go here? Ooh, this looks good. Oh, right, the granite. Okay. We do that for now, and then we can just put a ladder here, and then we can get in here. Is the radioactive ocean hot or cold overall? Well, the crust is cold. The radioactive bottom bit is cold. There's magma underneath this, which is hot, and then the ocean is warm. Right, what are you up to? Nothing. To be fair, I haven't given you a lot to do. How about some tiles here? Seems like a good plan. We've got lots of hexalent, that's good. Hexalent could go here. Lettuce as well. And then let's actually have a look at the loot. We've got 3 unclaimed blueprints. We've had pretty good luck with blueprints recently. Let's see what we get. Gloves, okay. Underwear, synergy briefs, amazing. The green and red. Man, I'm disappointed by how odd a color combo green and red is. I feel like it should in principle be a really cool combo, but it always just makes me think of Christmas. That's not good. Then we've got some more gloves. Okay, that was pretty underwhelming. Dismiss. Get out of here. Right, I'm gonna leave it on speed 1 for now. That's why I'm getting our bearings. But this really isn't going to be that complicated of a run. Neo, who do you want to be? Do you want to be Marie, Steve, Ren? You have options. I think we just want to pour all the water down here. So let's actually... I think the way I would like to do this is just actually digging these tiles along the floor and then laddering. So you're not getting too cold. You want to be Ren? Okay. Neo, Deus, Machina. There you go. Enjoy your Ren-ness. Ren is the researcher. Oh yeah, let's build some actual research stuff. Why not? Let's see. I think for now I'll just build the battery over here. Because this will be the access shaft again with a door. And then the generator can go here. It's kind of triggering, isn't it? Marie? Yeah, you could be Marie, that's fine. I'll just do this. I don't need this random tree here. There you go. Yeah, I'm like... Oh, wait, 2. There you go. And now we just need a Steve. We just need a Steve. Sweet dreams made of Steves. Right, let's keep digging these tiles. And that wire could go under here. That could be a ladder. Be a ladder. These can all be tiles. Seems good to me. We are just drinking the Coke today. Oh, by the way, I've actually got a new end table for the camera. Because now the lid's back on the tank, I can't just have it hanging off the top anymore. And I tried taping it on and it looked awful. So we've just got a table holding everything up. Which is another convenient place for me to put my Coke. So that's all good. No, I think we will just keep printing lots of dupes because we want to make sure that we're getting the work done pretty quickly. Right, there's water over here as well. Yeah, I'm quite keen to just get this poured, but I want to make sure that we've let this out down here first. So you know what I might actually do? I might actually come over here and dig this as well. That seems reasonable. Just give it a bit more space to actually flow through. We've got some water here as well. You know what I should probably actually do then? I should probably just come down here. And then do this. Something along... Oh god, what am I doing? We just need a way for the water to get down here. And then just dig this up as well. That's fine. Do I actually care which order we do this in? Not really. Carmack is back to sleep. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we screwed up for sure on the schedule. That's fine. This is why we didn't go back to Sour Gas or Bust immediately. Because I just want to make sure that we're well rested and well integrated back into the game before we do all that stuff. Right, let's go for employment first of all. The dig around to unify all the water stage of the game could be a bit formulaic. Yes. We can speed this up now, I think. We know we're going to want all the research at some point. This is fine, I'm not going to agonize over this. We also just want to let the carbon dioxide down to the bottom of the map as well. So this should allow us to let all the water out. And in fact, you know what? I might actually just dig this as well, just to help it a little bit more. And then what I could do is I could actually get in here as well. Grab some of that oxygen. It's kind of tempting to put a wood heater in. Just for when the dupes get into like random bodies of water. How does CO2 flow down the S tunnels? Not perfectly, not terribly. It's, passable. It's good enough. We can get a Great Hall going as well. We could keep exploring for more of the, excellence as well. That's perfectly fine. You just come up here, that will do. We also just want to see how many Oxyferns we actually have. The other thing I want to do is I actually want to door... I think I actually want to door this off here. Yeah, let's door this off here. And then cancel this. And then go through here. And that way we could avoid actually having the shine bugs come in. Because shine bugs are annoying. And I will do something similar over here. Yeah, look, because they're bothering Neo already. So go ahead and do that. Do we actually need any more research at the moment? I mean, we probably will at some point, right? I mean, that is actually the wood heater. That's interesting. We obviously don't have any wood yet. We need to wait for the trees to grow a little bit before we do that. I really don't want to run a space heater, because that's very power inefficient and we're on a wheel. How about we just go for Great Hall? Why not? Let's get all that stuff first. Disable disinfect on these. Are you germy? Is anyone germy? Doesn't look like it. We priority 9 this. Just to make sure that the shine bugs aren't getting in the bedrooms. That's what I would prefer. Look at all the pips! Then keep digging these tiles, and then we can build more ladders. That seems fine. Can't actually get over here at all. Can't. Okay, you have to dig that tile. Interesting. Okay, what else do we want to do with this water? So we can come over here pretty easily and let this out. And then that means we can just come and release all of this. In fact, actually, hold on. Why don't we just do this? And then we'll let this out slowly. Or quickly. I mean, I don't think it would actually matter, would it? we do it like this, we can just let that water in here immediately. Sure. Oh, I know what I'm going to do as well, by the way. This weekend, I'm going to make a video about the True Tiles mod, because people keep asking about it in the YouTube comments, and some people say I should turn it off because it's not clear to new players what the tiles are because of the mod. My counterpoint is, there is literally no downside to installing this mod, and you should do it. And it's helpful for me to show what materials things are made out of in my videos. So I'm going to do a PSA video where I tell you all to get the mod, because it's really good. Unless you guys have any specific reasons for not installing it, in which case, let me know, because I'd be interested to hear them. Am I feel like I might be going overboard on that.
Thanks for the follow.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much for the follow, Grande Mocha. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Whiskers sends their regards. We have some Shinebug eggs. That's kind of funny. We have a Shriveled Taste Buds plus 16 unconstructed Mouth Breather Rancher. Holy moly. We really don't need this much husbandry. We already have a Rancher, but that's very funny. Honestly, Bert seems good. Building and operating, germ resistant, decreased medicine doesn't matter. I do want a digger, but frankly, I think I will just take Bert. We don't need a digger immediately, so I will just take Bert and get the extra building, and you could help out with that. So you could be a builder operator. There you go. Good. Right, okay, mess tables are done. Where do I want the Great Hall to go? I could just put it up here. Seems fine. Yeah, we could just dig all of this out. That's fine, right? Okay, let's just see how that goes. Okay, you're letting the water out, that's good. Is there any more water? I don't think there is. I think the rest of this is contaminated somehow. So let's keep going over here. I'm just trying to stop the dupes from getting wet, because chilly surroundings is really annoying. You are now idle. Okay, let's get the decor research too. There you go. I could get cracking on the shaft in a minute as well. That's fine. Right, so we know this is going to be the Great Hall. We can put, let's see, so... water cooler goes here. It does occur to me that all the water is on the wrong side. That's... whatever. Food-wise, let's do... why do I always do this? Mess table's here. How about 5 for now? And then we'll put in the planter pot as well. Okay. Yeah, goals for today. Oxyferns going, Great Hall, plum bathrooms, the usual stuff, really. Yeah, that seems good for now. Oh my, why don't you have a bed?
Thanks for the sub.
You do have a bed.
He's back.
He's back!
Yay. All is right in the world once more. Irija too crabby.
Rizzy too crabby. I am too crabby. Hope you do well, Uglavisk. You're also on 33 months. The exact same as Neo. Thank you very much for resubbing. As usual, your patronage is appreciated. 100% of revenue generated by the channel goes back into the channel. We are saving up for a new desktop computer. Come on. Come on. Come on. What is going on? Stop sleeping. Get in bed. Oh, right. You don't have access. Okay, alright. That's fine. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. Here you go. Get back in bed. Great. This is not going quite as smoothly as I wanted, but that's fine. We're not on max difficulty anymore. I don't think it's going to hugely matter. Alright, see, torturing dupes again, classic. Yes, we're definitely torturing the dupes today. We're going to put in the Great Hall. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be the greatest Great Hall you've ever seen. Pip is unsure about life. No! He's gonna pee in the water tank. Hold on. Get him out of here. Yeah. It's not too much pee, thankfully. Okay. We do at least have a people up here we can dump it in. Didn't quite get to the tank, that's fine. Oh, God. Again, this is why we're just starting something new for now. Right, what else do we want? Advanced research. Can't really go wrong with that. We can also just do the ladder going up here now, I think. So you're going to get in here, and then what we can do is we can just dig down here, and we can just let this out over that way. Just dig this tile out and that'll be fine. Oh my god, what have we got going on here? we got the performing pips. What? I mean, they're not technically drowning. They're not gonna lay any eggs like this though. I think we have to sweep this up. Guys. They can technically climb up here, they're just choosing not to because they're morons. Here you go, Steve. Steve, fix the pips out of the predicament. Oh, we can't reach the mop. Oh, that's funny. Okay, there you go. Love it. Yeah, that's fine. Can we priority 9 the stuff up here as well? I want to make sure that we've actually got the Great Hall going. Mirth Leaf is fine. Yeah, speed it up. Can we make sure these pips aren't suffering for too long? I would appreciate it. Thank you, Carmike. There you go. Now the pips. What? Pips? Pips? What are you doing? There's not even any water here. I thought the water was the problem. Guys, I'm so confused. This is not supposed to happen. Yeah, there you go. I said to eat them, it would have saved them from the madness. Oh. Good. We got a pip in the bedroom too. Okay. There is a shine bug down here. That's probably fine. Probably isn't going to make it all the way up to the other stuff. Right, let's remove the ration box and then we'll put in the supercomputer. We don't need too much of that stuff yet. What do you mean temperature halted? Oh, okay, you should be fine now. Yeah, okay, good. Right, let's actually just prioritize that dig, and then we can get the water to drop, and then hopefully the pips will stop panicking. They are just mad at the moment, aren't they? And then I think the first thing we want is the fire pole. The first thing we want is Pepsi. But we have Coke, so that will do. I got a load of Coca-Cola, Coke Zero from Costco before we went on holiday. Okay, so if we dig these tiles, is this actually going to let the pips out of the situation? Wait, have we lost the pip, or are they just in sync? They're just in sync now. They've synchronized. Good. Good stuff. Steve is running on the wheel. Okay, let's get the supercomputer in here. And we'll put the crafting station in here as well, because I'm sure we're going to make some masks at some point. Probably not going to do suits this time. Hello, Danathor. I'm doing well. We're reintegrating back into ONI after having been on a massive 3-week holiday to Australia. It was a lot of fun. But my god, flying 7 hours to Dubai, 2-hour layover, 13.5 hours to Brisbane without a hotel, that was not a good idea. My plan to sleep on the plane was not a good plan. Doesn't matter how good everything is, I just don't think I really cope very well with it. So next time I'm just going to get a hotel either in Dubai or in Singapore or wherever we fly from. Yeah, it is a long flight. Half my holiday was on a plane? Not really. It was a 3-week holiday. So we probably spent a solid 2 days traveling. And to be fair, we spent a long time driving in the car as well. But that's just the reality of Australia, going places, right? You actually do need to tile this. Right. Is this priority 9? That is priority 9. Okay, good. I think we may need to start giving these dupes more downtime. Well, let's see. Oh, the shy bug did come up here. Well, I don't need all these shine bugs. Yeah, look. Steve's getting woken up. Unrested, too bright. To be fair, I don't think it actually makes a difference on this difficulty. But it doesn't matter. We're going to kill the shine bug. Get him out of here. Right, Carmike is still sleeping. So I think I actually need to shuffle this that way. And I will add an extra downtime. Because we want to make sure they're always up and running as the early birds. So I never had a problem sleeping on a plane if the flight is long enough. Yeah, so the issue is, when you're flying to Australia from the UK, you're going against the sun, so time accelerates faster, which means you have a smaller window of darkness than usual. The researchers aside, indeed. Skill points? Not quite there yet. That's fine. Tips still aren't behaving. This water is going to stay here for research. If I come over here and dig this out, then we can ensure that the water flows out of here as well, and then I can just dig this, right? Yeah, let's do that. Do we just stick with 5 dupes for now and speed things up? I don't know, that feels kind of lame. Okay, and then you can get out of here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you're now chilly. Whatever.
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake, indeed. Okay, well we do have... Okay, we do have a non-Pepsi, non-Coke-based fluid. We've got a smoothie. So... we've got one of these. There you go. Okay, good job, Comic. You're very soaked now. Good job. You always err on the side of less dupes. I think I need to do that going forward. I keep not doing it. And yes, it's more time efficient to have more dupes, but it's less performance efficient. Right, what else do I want to do then? I mean, we could dig all of this now, right? That's not going to stop us accessing anything. Go ahead and do that while I have a drink. What's the other quantity debate? Yeah. So, yeah, the thing is, there are so many resources, especially as well on Radioactive Ocean asteroid. All of the geysers, pretty much, are going to be water geysers. The constraint is never going to be oxygen for your dupes. You could probably easily have 50 dupes on a radioactive asteroid. Ocean asteroid. But you don't need that much labor. We're now in the point of the game where dupe labor isn't as needed as other things, other constraints to the game. Okay, go ahead and dig these tiles out. And then we can dig these as well. Cool, fish tank. Thank you very much. The fish are happy. The fish are happy I'm back. I do need to do a little bit of tidying up in the tank because leaving it for 3 weeks. Thankfully, the neighbors were really good at looking after it and feeding them. We had an automatic feeder, but the frogs needed feeding as well. I do need to actually put some time into that. But they're okay for now. Right, so I think what we need to do is just this. And then I think that should be all of the water collected up in the right spot. Early nature reserve? Maybe we could. I don't think we need to on normal difficulty. I think we're just going to move all the plants elsewhere. I mean, it's pretty... I guess it'd be pretty easy to fit one in, but I really can't be bothered. That's the sort of thing that I should do on max difficulty. Hey, where did you find a table strong enough to support my big tank? Oh, actually, you know, that's a good question. So, it's not a table. It's actually a cabinet. I literally got the cabinet specifically from the Maidenhead Aquatics, where I got the tank. So it's literally load rated for the tank and custom designed for it, and it's all hardwood. So like, I wouldn't recommend putting a big 230 liter tank on a table. Like, this is kind of pushing it, but again, I got this shelf, and this shelf is made of hardwood as well, and the original tank was smaller. I need to fill this with more water as well. It's evaporated a lot over the last week. But I wouldn't want to have anything any bigger than this on this sort of table. But this is me flexing my civil engineering, doing the calculations on the timber and being like, ah, this is fine. But generally, don't put it on like dressers and furniture that's not really designed for heavy loads, because you don't really think about it. But a fish tank is like one of the heaviest things you can actually put on a shelf, just full of water. It's so much water. Don't put it on like a countertop or anything, because you could damage countertops with that if it's big enough. Looking to make bioactive terrariums, then I need to find some storage strong enough that it's non-standard size. Yeah. I mean, at least with terrariums, it's not completely full of water, so it's a little bit easier. Okay, you're now all getting cold. That didn't work very well, did it? Steve! Steve's very cold. Oh, Steve's got all the debuffs. Boo. We need more research. We need more labor again, don't we? Well, we could dig that tile there. Let's see. I think we will also just do this, so we can actually get in here and access the polluted water. Yeah, go ahead and do that. No, but rock is denser than water, so I have to be careful with how much I put in. That's very true. How much rock are you planning on filling with it? Moist dirt and the snakes weigh some kilos. Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, how deep are you going to be filling it with rocks? That's the question. Okay, well, the water is watering. I've got the dupes very cold. But I don't think this is going to be a huge issue. This water is going to stay nice and cold. It's going to absorb some of its heat. Is going to dissipate into the radioactive biome. That's not a problem at all. There's so much heat capacity here that this is fine. So I guess what I should do then is we should actually ladder down here at some point. Yeah, you could do that. You should do some maths. Yeah, you should do some maths. Maths is fun. Right, let's speed up. We need skill points to get the advanced research. And then we need to actually access all of the Oxyferns. And actually, there's a little bit more... There's a little bit more stuff up here, but we can't get to it because of the granite. It's fine. So, what I want to do, let's put a storage bin here. And then let's actually just put all of the Oxyfern seeds in here so the pips aren't getting them. Okay, Neo, you now have the skill, that's good. Now you can do the research. Okay, this is mostly pouring away, that's good. Right, we've got to make sure everyone's out of here by the time my time rolls around. That's what we want. Also, we could definitely just put the polluted water up here. That's fine. Can you actually seal this off so you get the Great Hall bonus again? That would be mucho apreciado. You guys have a pip for company. Okay, good. That has worked out fairly well. Then once we've dug that tile, that should be fine. Yeah, build the storage bin, and then we can just do the full appraisal on the Oxyferns. I think I am just going to duplicate a load of Oxyferns just to show how to do it in a run, because we never do it. We'll do no electrolyzers, the salt water. I don't know what we'll use the salt water for. Obviously, it's going to be too hot for water weeds. We'll see. Yeah, this is fine, right? What else do we want to do? Do have to actually get in here. Did we actually do the fire pole? We haven't yet. Finishing off the research. So I think what we want to do is we want to do this so we can actually get to the bottom. And then I know this is a long way for you to go. Oh, we'll have to research the liquid pump too. That's fine. Okay, so Oxyfern seeds go in here. And then we just need to dig these up. Wild Oxyferns do not do a lot at all. It's never a good thing to rely on, frankly. So we're just going to go ahead and dig these all up. It doesn't look like we have very many. Like, at all. That's interesting. I guess the game is kind of expecting you to just electrolyze this for most of your water, right? It's a ratio of Oxyferns per dupe. So each Oxyfern, we look here. Each Oxyfern produces 80.8 kilograms per cycle. Each dupe consumes 60 kilograms per cycle of oxygen. So you need slightly more than 3 Oxyferns per dupe. It's not good. This is not a lot of Oxyferns. And you can't fertilize them either because they don't have a fertilizer. That's one advantage of the Alveovira. But with the Alveovira, you can scale them up as much as you want anyways. They've got other costs that you have to think about. But Oxyferns are limited by the amount of plants. So usually, you can only have so many dupes supported by Oxyferns, and then you still need to electrolyze. But I kind of want to see if we can just not do that this time. Right, what else do we even want? I mean, we can get the phone. Phone seems fine. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? Pump. Liquid pump. We want to get the... Let's just get all the sanitation stuff. Then we can fit that in. In fact, maybe I'll just even build the... you know what? This is fine. We'll do that in a sec. Right. Carmike, you can get building as well. The next dupe we print will be the digger. Did you build the fire pole? Okay, you did. That's good. So fire pole could go down here. Wow, really? We need more metal? It's hilarious. Well, I mean, a load of metal in here. Go ahead and do that. Wow. Cringe. Okay. An Oxyfern seed. Wow, amazing. I mean, maybe. Frostproof Catalina seems fun. Especially because they're a tidier. Frostproof Ellie. Ooh. +6 athletics, +6 strength. Frostproof. That sounds good. Okay. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna give you supply. We're gonna get granite digging later. I'm just gonna hold off until we actually need like to dig some specific granite. No? Steve can have operating. Oh, Steve needs ranching. Okay, well, we don't need ranching yet. Worst case, we skill scrub Steve. More fire pole. No? Really? Oh, thank God we unlocked the rocket port extension. That's going to be really helpful. Right, so water pipe. And then the polluted water pipe. So, should we just have the sieve over here? Seems like a good idea. For plants that are actually consuming the polluted water, honestly, the Oxyferns can handle that. I think we'll just filter all of the excess water and send it to the Oxyferns on a higher priority. Seems fine. Oh, I want a shower in here too, right? Or do I just put the shower in here as well? I can put the shower in here as well. We can make that a 7-wide room. That seems fine. Yeah, there you go. It's all good. Oh, so I have a question as well. I think I activated one of the Twitch things where you can sort of run your own promotions. It's not showing up on my stream manager, but I think I put a promotion where you get a 35% discount on 5 or more gift subs. Is that actually showing up as like an advert for you guys on the banner or anything? Because I thought I might as well run the promotion for when we come back. You know, now that I'm actually back from holiday and there is a reason to sub to me again. But obviously 5 gift subs is a lot. I'm not really expecting anyone to do that. But that's just the thing that Twitch has. I can't change the actual promotion that is offered. I can just choose when to run it. So I thought, let's run it. Let's see what happens. We'll run that. Because I could run... You sent me a screen cap? Good. Okay, great. So what was I going to say? Yeah. I could run 10 promos, and I can run up to 7 hours of promos. Oh no, 70 hours of promos by the end of the year. And obviously it's pretty close to the end of the year. So I'm kind of tempted to just run a load of them. Or just run it for the next 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. The only thing is, I don't stream enough to actually get all 70 hours out of it, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Right. How's the fireball going? That's going pretty well. Have we actually got more metal now? We have a little bit. Not a lot. Okay. Fair enough. We've got the lavatory. Yeah, you guys actually just need to get on more metals, to be honest. I'll get it done. Let's just speed up. I don't think we need any more research for now. Just keep doing the errands. Keep getting the metal. Something smells nice. I don't know what. Right, so we know we want to put a shower in here, so that could get hooked up in the same way. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just put the storage bin in here for filtration medium. Now, where is the sand? Let's find the sand. Okay, there's a fair bit. In some kind of awkward places. There's probably not a big lump of it anyway. Just these normal-sized lumps. We are going to need granite digging to access it. Well, maybe not. We can get through here. That feels pretty bad. It's been 84 years. Yeah, I'm back. It's been ages. This is the longest I've ever been away from Twitch. Feels weird. Yeah, we're back. Oh, I'm annoyed. I want to get through the granite. We can actually get through the granite here, which is hilarious. I don't really want to do that. I think I am literally just going to go up here. Also, you may as well sweep up all this random water if you guys run out of other things to do. Because this definitely shouldn't belong here. And then... You know, actually, a deodorizer up here would be pretty good. Let's... What am I doing? Okay, get rid of all these. Deodorizer. We might as well, because this is going to generate a lot of polluted oxygen for us. So the pump we're going to put here. And then that's just going to go up here. Actually, you know what? Do this. So we're going to want to tile all of this eventually anyways. So that can go there for now. You guys love building pipes. This is literally your favorite thing to do. So, has there been any news on game updates or any news on away team? Because I could see that there haven't been any major game updates. I think they patched a security vulnerability and that was about it. I'm gonna have to actually put a ladder here because I can't dig this granite yet, but that's fine. What else does this mean? It means I could grab the hexalant. Yeah, and then dig that sand, and then dig this sand. Okay, hold on. You do... To get up here, we actually have to dig around this stuff. Okay, well I could wait. I think we're just gonna put a ladder in. Stop trying to math the whole thing. Should work fine, right? Okay, you need to actually do the outhouse. We can put some smart lights in as well. Not that we've actually found any refined metal yet. There is not a lot of refined metal on this map. Or, well, you're not going to find any lead or anything like that. We've got a beta here, but it's entombed with the magma. Any heat leaks? Doesn't look like it. That's weird. Okay, I think this is going alright. I probably don't want to leave it as 5 dupes. I'll put an oxygen diffuser up here as well. And then we'll get rid of this random water. let's put in the deodorizer when we unlock it. You're managing to get down here, that's good. So the wire can go the same way. It's kind of painful, but I guess it will do. We do need to actually see what this geyser is, but I don't want to... Well, we'll do that later once we get an actual digger. I don't think it's going to factor into our immediate plans. Right, you can sweep all this up again, so you can avoid getting cold. Because it's going to affect your athletics. It's not as much water as I thought it would be. Can I priority 9 this stuff? Yeah, go ahead. We'll see what we find. Also, is there going to be any actual, is there going to be a geyser up here? That'd be kind of a weird place for a geyser, but it could happen. Why did I spend so long building ladders here, only to just get the dupes really wet down here anyways? Weird. Got some meat from a pip. Here's the Pokeshell. We are probably hoping to find a polluted water bed just so we can feed the arbitraries pretty easily. Okay, there's a geyser over here. That's pretty easy to reach. So let's definitely print a digger next. And in fact, what that means is I will put an extra table over here. We can dig under here and make quite a few extra tables, actually. I could have actually put in another barracks if I wanted to do the base slightly differently, but I don't really want to do it slightly differently. And let some of the gases out here. It's a lot of polluted oxygen. Right, can we actually just put the deodorizer here then? I'm going to put a couple in here. But again, we need the filtration medium for that to work. I mean, to be honest, right? Put another barracks over here. Seems fine. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. And then we'll print another dupe over here. Right, so filtration medium is going to go in here. This is all going to go to the sieve, and we don't have a huge amount of it. So let's just make sure we actually grab that. Be more hexalent, that's good. We are going to... Really? Oh god, okay, you know what? Fair enough. Wait, Ellie? Oh. Excuse me? Guys, you need to dig. That's not optional, Ellie. I know you want to eat the amazing hexalent fruit. It's very tasty, but I wouldn't recommend suffocating. We need to better ventilate this area. I really do like that I can just fit all of my drinks on this little shelf down here now. It's very convenient. Oh, I see what the issue is. We actually need to put an airflow tile here. Fair enough. Right, carbon skimmer we don't really need. Look, Cakeface, how was the holiday? It was really good. I'm going to put some more photos on Discord. Because we went all over the place. We went to Gladstone, Sydney, Brisbane, Toowoomba. Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast. Australia's great. It's just slightly too hot and humid for me. But I want to go down south. I want to see Melbourne. I want to see Adelaide. I want to see Tasmania. I want to see what that's like. I will definitely be doing a return trip because I really enjoyed Australia and just how people were and just how everything was. It just felt great. I'm pretty sad I had to come back, to be honest. Right, okay, what's next? So... this isn't running because you need to build a power wire, that's good. There we go. So now the shower is going to be operational. And then we need the sieve. So, water sieve goes here. And we're not going to filter it with a plant, we're just going to load it back onto the loop. And feed it to Oxyferns. So let's look at the layers, the base layers. So this is probably the depth at which we're going to put the Oxyferns. Oh no, I know what we're doing. No, I know what we're doing. We are... well, we've got all the granite over here. The thing is, we've got to make sure the carbon dioxide gets down here. So breathing the pea water rather than using it to wash your hands. Yes, exactly. What you normally do is you put airflow tiles here, and you have the Oxyferns in a CO2 pit. The issue is we don't have granite digging yet. Let's actually just get the digger. We should get the digger in 0.3 cycles. Let's just speed up. You guys can do all of this. Hoping this will be enough to deal with all of the polluted oxygen. I know there's a little bit left in here, but I think I will deplete with time. And then regular old water bottles. I think we just put here for now. No. I think we do just want this to be a pit. It's very cold in here though. This water is starting to actually freeze. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Maybe we do need to put some insulated tile there. Yeah, we're just getting back into the groove. So the plan for this run is to ranch Pokeshells and explore the whole Pokeshell resource loop. Because we've not really done that yet, and it seems strong, and we're not going to do it in the main run. So we thought Radioactive Ocean, there's not really a lot here other than Pokeshells. So let's just go ahead and do that. Obviously there's the pips and the trees as well. We know pips and trees are strong. Right, we don't need any of this stuff. The nice smells create depleted oxygen to oxygen, so you can temporarily move some into rooms, add some bad oxygen, but not a source of it. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. Maybe that could be, reminds me of the puffs and the smoke slugs. We got a lumlet? Oh my god, we can get a little lumlet? Wait a sec. No, we're not doing lums, or are we? So lums eat bristleberries. We don't have any bristleberries. No, we don't have anything to feed lums here. Let's not do that. Oh, I know, they're so cute. I know they're so cute. We're not doing the prehistoric stuff today, I don't think. We need a digger. You... oh my god. You're flatulent. We really can't do a flatulent dupe with Oxyferns. Even if we just wanted to push it for now. I think we're just going to print Higby and we're just going to give him digging. Because he's a kitchen menace. That seems fine. We need someone with hard digging. Doesn't have to be an expert. So for now, you're going to have digging priority, and then building, and then doctoring. Hello, Astini. Hope you do well. Yeah, we're just getting back into the swing of things for now. Right. I think we actually do just want to come in here and set this up as like a proper tank. So let's do... Let's see. Let's do a ladder going down here. Let's dig this all out. And then what we could do is we could put airflow tiles on this side. Yeah, I'm good. Oh wow, this is a lot of water. Okay, well that could all come down here. And then what we can do is we can actually put the bottle emptier here. And then we can dump the excess water this way. Okay, you guys are just gonna have to get chilly for now. That's fine. But yeah, the plan is to do this for probably about 2 or 3 weeks until Surviving Mars Relaunched comes out. And then we're going to play that for a little bit, because I'm a huge fan of Surviving Mars. I'm very sad that the dev cycle for that game was quite troubled. And a lot of content came out for that game that wasn't really up to scratch. But I think they're fixing a lot of the mistakes that they made, that the other developers made, in this updated release. And they're adding some new content. So I really do want to check that out. And so have any of you guys ever played Surviving Mars? Because, yeah, I'm a big fan of it. And to be honest, it's quite a similar vein. It's quite a similar feel to ONI. The emphasis is very much on surviving. You can't die quite easily. There's not really enemies either, apart from some weird story traits. But I like the feel. And the music is fantastic. I love the graphics. It's not too intense of a game. I would say it's an update. It's basically just, hey, we've got some new developers back to this game that's been left in limbo for a while, and we're updating the design of all the content to make it cohesive, and we're adding a little bit of extra new content to go with it. But yeah, it's very much about balancing resources, lots of different resources, surviving. The people are very stupid, just like in Oxygen Not Included. That's what you like to see. I think you got it years ago. Yeah, it's quite an old game, but it's still a good one. It's funny because it's actually the first game I streamed on Twitch. Are you planting some plants? Well, at least you're not jumping up and down anymore. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Okay, you can sweep all this water up. That's fine. I think it was free on Epic a while back. Really? How interesting. Right, it looks like you've all gotten to sleep on time. Good. Yeah, just keep working on this, and then all the CO2 will definitely collect in this pit. And then we can put a load of Oxyferns down here. And I say a lot of Oxyferns. We don't actually have that many. We have 7. Oh god. Right. We'll need some hydroponics tiles too. I guess we'll just dig all of this up. That is definitely a feels bad, man. Also, we need more than one researcher. This is not ideal. And we need to actually ventilate this area too. Don't they use loads of water though? Oxyferns use as much water as electrolyzers pretty much. I mean, per pound for pound. It's a similar overall level of efficiency. And this is a radioactive ocean, so there are plenty of water sources. We do actually need to get over here and see what's going on with this, this thing. So I guess come over here. And then I guess we're going to have to go... Ah, balls. Okay, we can't go that way. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to let the hydrogen out. Yeah, no, they're pretty efficient. The main problem with them is they just you don't get that many seeds, but ultimately you can duplicate them. It's a bit of an exploit, but I want to show you guys how to do that. I always struggle on this map. Yeah, Radioactive Ocean is pretty hard. It's one of the harder spaced out starts. I thought Oxyferns were mildly more positive compared to Electrolysers if you only consider oxygen output. Yeah, I think they are slightly more efficient. But it's not like, say, the Alveoveras, where if you fertilize them, they're much more efficient. It's a similar level of efficiency. Right, let's just get in here and do all of this too. And that's plenty of room for now. But yeah, you're starting to run out of oxygen. And by starting, I mean you kind of are. How about you dig this up as well? Then we can get in here. We do FO tiles first. You're right, we do. Yep. Yep. We don't have any algae. Oh wow, okay, hold on. We've kind of gone a little bit low on oxygen. We've been a bit overly zealous on this. Let's pay attention. Too many dupes? Yeah, kind of. We'll be fine, but we just need to actually get going with this. Right, that's done now. That's good. So, do that. Get our pit going. There definitely shouldn't be any CO2 anywhere else. There's a little bit over here, actually, of oxygen. Oh no. This is quite bad. Okay, we have the sieve. Probably need to just get the hydroponic tile now, right? There we go. Use the wood burner to make some CO2. We could. I think we have enough CO2. Yeah, the CO2 isn't an issue. And the way we've dug out this map, the CO2 shouldn't actually pool anywhere. I don't think. I have the reroll care package mod for situations like this. 500 grams of algae is nothing there. Oh no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're right on the cusp of... Well, there's actually a fair bit of oxygen over here, to be honest. Like, we can still do this. They're just gonna have to hold their breath a little. This is easily survivable. It's just not as efficient. In fact, you know what? Don't even worry about this for now, because we only have 7 seeds. So we can just put them like this. How are the room bonuses going? Yeah, that's going fine. Okay, good. At least the outhouses are out of sync, so... Oh, wait. Eh. I'm back, but... Oh, God. Germs! Yeah, good job, Steve. How's your stamina doing? Okay, let's move you down here. 7 Oxyferns won't support 6 dupes though. No. No, that is a fair point. So we probably do just need to set up a quick and dirty electrolyzer. I've gotten too used to playing with algae, haven't I? want to see what this geyser is. You know what? Maybe we do actually dig this. If we find a polluted water vent, that would help. Because that would be some extra off-gassing. There is a fair bit of extra oxygen here as well, but obviously this isn't ideal. Guys, does appear to be active. You know what? Let's actually check with the priority. Let's see what this is. It's a cool step. It's a cool steam vent. Okay, that's not actually what we want. Okay, don't worry about that then. We don't need a cool steam vent. I think we may have to electrolyze some of this. So the good news is the hydrogen should just get up here, right? So how about, for now, I just put another few airflow tiles over here. And then we put an electrolyzer over here just for now. Oh, we need to actually research the electrolyzer. That's going to be way quicker to research the electrolyzer than to get to the other things. Yeah, let's do that first. I think we probably, unless we do find a cold water source, we probably are going to have an electrolyzer somewhere. Dew-powered electrolyzer? Yeah, probably. The hydrogen's just going to go up here. That's fine. I could just get you to dig this out as well. Probably acceptable. Yeah. Yes, I should actually remember that this is a somewhat hard start. And I shouldn't just be completely complacent about it, right? Yeah, get in here. You've at least got oxygen in here, but again, we should be filtering all this. It looks like most of it is getting filtered. That's good. Alright, that's a bit more. Yeah, you do start with a very, very small amount of oxalate. Yeah, see how quickly electrolyzer research is compared to the other one? And then I think it's just about sort of opening up the map a little bit as well. Just making sure all the gases could flow. We also need to make sure the hydrogen doesn't build up anywhere. So we need to make sure there's no sort of roofs where it can just hang out. So this bit here is going to be a little bit annoying. It's probably not going to be that annoying. Right, electrolyzer. Naked electrolyzer is go! Great. You'll love to see it. Oh, let's put the water sieve in as well. Right, so that's just going to go in there. Then the excess water can get electrolyzed. If you stayed at 3 loops, the Oxyferns would have done a much better job of covering your needs. Yeah, but that's boring! Are you telling me that this colony shouldn't have a Higby? That's just mean. Every colony needs a destructive Ellie. We'll be fine. See, there's loads of hydrogen floating around in these biomes anyways. Like, there's no point, like, trying to be super pure about it. And it's not like we're on max difficulty either. This will generate a little bit of heat, but there's also so much chill down here from the cold biome that it probably actually kind of bounces out to a degree. But look, you can see the top of the vent poking out here. That's funny. Right, let's go back to the hydroponics. We will set up the Oxyfern duplication tomorrow. Just want to get some of the basics done first. Now, the issue with that is we're going to have a lot of oxygen coming out here. This carbon dioxide is kind of trapped. I probably do just want to dig all of this. Yeah, this is fine. And then we can get over here and see what's going on with that. And then food is going to be an issue. So... pips to start. Pips are here. Pips are food. There are not many other sources of food, are there? There's water weeds. We could grow a few water weeds. There is hydrogen in here. This is quite hot. Which dirt is there? A fair bit. 300 tons. We could just do some water weeds for now. Yeah, how about we do that? So, we need to go access the Pokeshells at some point anyways. Just get in here and then start digging these up. Water weeds could be the basic resource. There's also bleach stone. There's 400 kilograms of tile of bleach stone here. That's quite a lot. Obviously, it needs to be fairly hot for water weeds. It needs to be between 22 and 65. They should actually grow in here just fine. And the salt water is going to be hot. So I think this is okay. Civ could go there. But assuming you're just not using early mealwoods just because you're too cool for it. We could do mealwoods. Did a lot of mealwoods, haven't we? Maybe we just do mealwoods. The goal of the run is not necessarily just to showboat, so maybe we just do some mealwoods. Mealwoods? What is this, 2020? Yeah. We'll just stick a few around the place. It's fine. We don't really need to put some doors here, to be honest. Grab power, that's fine. We've got lots of oxygen. Well, the oxygen's all kind of in the wrong place now. I'm just being a bit of a silly Billy today, aren't I? Yeah, put some more mealwoods here. That's not where that door goes. Get out of here. No, I do want to do some water weeds though. We have the salt water, we have the bleach stone. It's nicer food, isn't it? We may as well not starve. Go ahead and do that as well if you want. Then we can ventilate that properly as well. Oh yeah, you do actually need to dig those tiles. We don't have any farming dupes. So they probably aren't going to prioritize that immediately. There's lots of water weeds over here. That's good. So, where exactly would I want to stick them? Probably somewhere over here. Yeah, temperatures are fine for mealwoods over here too. This does just seem like it makes sense. I feel like they're probably not going to grow as well over here. Okay. I do want you to just keep doing the research so that we can get this water out of here. And in all honesty, I should probably just move the pitcher pump down here and just move that water down already, just so that we can properly use this space and keep everything well ventilated. There's the ethanol distillery. Right, hydroponics. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's just do the set. Let's just do them here for now, and then we'll tile this up. Oh, I probably shouldn't let the CO2 into that tile either. And then that can also go into here. Oh god. There you go. And what we'll do is we'll put a bridge on here, so that will make sure the bathroom loop fills up first, and then it will go to these optional ones. More dupes! Hatches? No, we don't want hatches. I don't think we desperately need any of these guys. We got a Quinn. We got another Yodeler. You know what? I think we do take a Quinn. We'll be fine. Let's take a Quinn. Let's give them tidying. A plumber is probably going to be handy. Oh, did I just not give Ellie any priorities? It's hilarious. There you go. That shows how much attention I've been paying. Good job. We're just going to ride the line as usual. Yeah, 7 dupes, 7 Oxyferns. What could go wrong? And then just put these in. Obviously, the more random hydrogen is hanging around, the less good. Yes, okay. More airflow tiles. That would be a good idea. Some questionable decisions being made today. Obviously, a hydrogen generator would be pretty useful, wouldn't it? Perhaps we just build one up here. God, I think you could probably tell I haven't played this game in a while. Well, you're not growing. You're not fertilized. There's the hatch. There's the random starter hatch. There's always one hatch that starts on here. So if you're really stuck for food, you can always just ranch hatches. Turn them into sage hatches to eat all the dirt. That's not a bad idea. But I don't really feel like doing that. Dirt can have more building. Oh, I do like how this looks, though. Yeah. Just don't mind the random electrolyser. Oh, we just need like one more Oxyfern, and then it'll be symmetrical. Okay, there you go. Yeah, get started on that. And then, actually, we need to dig this so that the carbon dioxide flows out this way. And now everything's just covered in hydrogen. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, because look, it's so cold here. I'm actually hoping the heat from the electrolyzer helps to balance this out a little bit. Let's keep planting mealwoods for now. Oh, we don't have enough seeds? Really? That's fun. I mean, there are plenty of mealwoods on the map. Just dig these up. Well, maybe not plenty, but like some. Pips have been at work planting everything. Get out of here. I've got some waterweed seeds. Let's have a think about that as well. So, obviously we don't want to flood the waterweeds. Do I just want to stick them in here? I don't know. Maybe we'll leave the waterweeds alone for now. I can wait until tomorrow, I think. What are your views on the bristlebottom farm using the printing pod as the light source? It's fine. I don't know. I don't usually bother because I kind of don't like messing with my base layout, but that's not really a bad. It's not really a reason against it. God, the hydrogen really is everywhere, isn't it? I think we've got to improve. We've got to increase the amount of hydrogen storage. Could dig out a little bit further over here. To be fair, I do want this sap. Let's just dig that for now. Just like how it makes the base look. Yeah, pretty much. What am I doing? Do I want airflow tiles here as well? Maybe. For a change. Unreachable food. Speeve! Speeve is lacking food. There's another mealwood. Some more random mealwoods. Oh, if I dig this, we can't actually reach any of that, so... Let's dig those. I'm digging the tiles first because the dupes prioritize that more than digging the plants. We left this a little late. You know what? Let's actually put a... let's put a micro misher over here. We do have extra water. We've got to find what this is. In fact, you know what? Let's use the yellow electric. Salt water. Okay. the radioactive ocean asteroid I looked at before we started today. It's a lot friendlier. Okay, a cool slush geyser. That's what we want. Cold, polluted water. So that means we need to dig this way. Is that a problem? Kind of. I think that should be fine. But we can't... We have to actually get in this way. It's not going to work. That could work. This is going to be awkward. Mush bars? No, we're not making mush bars. We're making life slows. But yeah, cool slush geyser should be fine. And then we're just going to have to get in this way, aren't we? So we're literally just going to have to ladder up here. And down here, probably. Yeah, let's just do that. And then put a ladder in here. Then we don't need to do this. Yeah, I kind of forgot that the radioactive ocean asteroid is actually supposed to be hard. Forgive my hubris. Right, Neo can get field research. That's good. Good timing on that. Mealwoods are growing. We are quite low on food, but I suspect we will be alright. Quinn is yodeling. Quinn is doing something. He's doing his best. Well, I mean, we are producing oxygen. I'm just not really convinced it's enough. Hydrogen is frankly getting very annoying. Quinn, what are you doing? Oh my god, his athletics is super low. That's what he's doing. He's chilly, and he can't actually make it to bed in time because like it's just full of hydrogen. Okay, this is not going to work, is it? Okay. Dig this out. Dig this out. Dig this out. Quinn is having a real problem. Right, Quinn, you can sleep here. Quinn, are you actually going to suffocate? Yeah, people are suffocating in their beds. This is not good. And that's just because the hydrogen is accumulating up here. So we are producing oxygen, but it's not quite enough. It's all staying down here. Yeah, I guess let's do that. Wow, have I really just balls this up? Okay, the random hydrogen perhaps is not the best. Hydrogen engine, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We would need some filtration on that. It's more that the oxygen isn't even getting anywhere. You can move people downstairs temporarily. True. Yeah, we could do that. That works. Yeah, that's probably the better plan. Maybe overconfidence. I would probably attribute it more to just not having been around for a while. I don't know. Yeah, let's make sure these get built. Quinn can come down here. And then let's make sure these are airflow tiles. Greed! The slander. And middle mouse button, yet again, is not working. Oh wow, we're at the point where, what, you're getting too cold? Oh right, because it's space up here. Oh well. That's a fair point. Well, we could put more mealwoods down here. The only thing is, we don't really have any farmers. So, multiplying the seeds is going to be annoying. Okay, the naked okay, I think... Okay, here's the issue. Don't do naked electrolyzers. Because then all the dupes get eye irritation, and they get the reduced athletics. And then we've got that combined with the cold. And then that's giving them reduced athletics. And then they're not actually getting anywhere, and then things are getting done. I think we're probably at the point where this is not going to work. Great! Good job! Okay. Well, yeah, this is probably going to be a bit harder than we thought it was going to be. Cool. Feel like we're probably not going to be able to salvage this. Because they're so slow, they're not actually getting the sleep, they're suffocating in their beds. I mean, we'll try it. We'll try and save it. I think we just need to move everyone down here, as you say. Is it worth it? I don't know. But now, we're just hanging out. And we're just gonna enjoy the vibe. Let's see. Let's just get everyone down here. Let's queue up the lice loaves. Again, the issue is we don't even have the lice. We left this way too late. Then we can dig these up as well. I don't think we can reach all of them. Who's left? Ellie. Okay. Ellie can go here. Right. Carmike is starving. He's got 400 calories. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Do we murder the hatch? Let's murder the hatch. There you go. You can eat the hatch. Oh, please tell me that someone's not stolen your food. Okay. Oh, now Bert is starving. Okay. Great. You know what? Don't bother with these. We'll move those over here. Yeah, go ahead and grab these. That has 800 calories. Ellie has earned a skill point. Ellie, can your skill be not starving? There you go. And we can move these down here. Okay, you are now harvesting the meal lice. That's good. Yeah, we're fine. We'll survive this. It's obviously not perfect, but I think the main issue was them getting trapped in their beds. Moving them down was definitely the right play with this electrolyzer shenanigans. Oh. I should probably not keep printing dupes, right? Peat. We're not going to use peat. We're definitely not printing any of these dupes, so peat it is. Still trying to get in here with the salt water. This salt water is about body temperature, so the dupes should be fine with that, right? Okay. The food situation is not great. the lice loaf is at half mast. It's not ideal. Bert is once again starving. Steve is once again starving. Great. I think I just need to airflow tile most of this, right? How about we airflow tile the non-tiles of interest? So these ones. Because we definitely can't let this fill with CO2. The dupes need to sleep after all. Right. We also need someone to actually harvest the plants. So that's going to be Quinn. There you go, Quinn. Right, so the other thing is, so water's going in here to fill this up. We could replace the bathrooms with plum bathrooms. Let's just do one for now. So lavatory here. And the sink. Okay. That was the wrong button. Great. Hooray, we did it. Bed and bar. Wow. This is actually probably the most we've struggled in a while, but it's fine. This doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough. We do need to make sure the excess bathroom water goes back down here. So I think what I need to do is I need to reverse this bridge. Because the loop is going to be full of water. Let's just fill this up with these bits first. Okay, I think we can actually do the rest of this now. Yeah, let's do this. Then at least they're not doing the outhouses. Steve needs ranching. I can't forget that. Do we want to make multiple ice loaves? Probably not. Right. Do that. Do this. This is pretty much filled up, so let's actually take this bridge and reverse it. Oh, I know what we should be doing. This should be a bridge here. And then we can come under here. And then this is the excess water, which then gets taken off here. That's what we need to do. Yep. This is a little bit different than our usual bathroom loop. So let's not get distracted on that one. Oh, I could have building as well. That's good. Yeah, I think if we didn't move the dupes down from those beds, we'd have been in major trouble, but that suggestion, I think, actually saved us. And now the hydrogen is actually starting to build up here properly, so that's good. Okay. Wait, where's all the germs coming from? We're running around with... Oh, I bet it's because of the whole situation here, right? If we turn off these doors... Let's see. Okay, that should be fine. Back under control until the next catastrophe. Yes, exactly. This has been slightly more catastrophic than usual, I will admit. But it does seem like hydrogen power is the way to go. So that should be the next thing on the list. Right, so... Now I just need to actually... So I want to dump the excess water preferentially from here, right? So let's actually deconstruct this. And then... If that goes like that, then it should split. So what this should do is it should make sure, because what we'll do is we'll cut this off. It should make sure that the bathroom water always drains into the plants and the electrolyzer first. And then if that's drained properly, then it will pump it. Haven't played ONI for so long I don't remember how to play. I should rewatch all your tutorials. LOL. Excellent idea. I should probably do that too, you know. After our performance today. Oh well. I'm not gonna say we're fully out of the woods yet, but we're getting close. What is the plan here? Or mealwoods. I think last time was Barnix, yeah. I think I know what I am going to do, though. I'm going to go back and make shorts of the rest of the Sandbox Showcase videos. I might do that tomorrow. I might be able to do that and stream, because it doesn't actually take me very long to make those shorts. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes per short. Just finding the best moment from the video. Best couple of moments. Performance today has been okay, right? It's gone close, but hasn't actually gone wrong, right? Yeah, no, this is... I mean, yeah, this is fine. Like, it's a difficult start. Like, I kind of forgot how difficult it's supposed to be, and I definitely haven't played this perfectly either. But we are at least surviving. It's not like I'm going to restart or anything. But it's certainly gotten me to wake up. But I don't really want to go back to research until we got the food situation a bit better under control. Yeah, the mealwoods should be fine. Yeah, these beds are well ventilated now, right? That's good. Oh, I need to dig this out so the carbon dioxide can escape here. It's fine. Also, I should probably actually get some lights in a few places, right? Especially because we don't have a digger. I am erring on the side of just luring shine bugs to random rooms, I think. For that. You know what? Maybe I'm going to put a second micro mushroom here. I think we're going to be doing lice loads for a while. Oh, poor Higby. This is kind of shocking plan. Salt is holding out fairly well. Is that actually taking pressure damage? I don't think it is. This is not very efficient. But the cool slush, filtering the cool slush is going to be the key to actually getting more Oxyferns fed as well. Okay, let's actually get the hydrogen generator research now. I'm glad this is not maxed up. I mean, with so much fry. No! No mush fries allowed. Lice loaves only. I'm very tempted to tell the dupes just not to eat the meal lice, but I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to get away with that. There you go. Anyone feel like slapping that thing? There's a load of data banks just lying around, aren't there? Gonna use those. Oh great, yeah, teleporter. We got reversal on. Oh, the flipped asteroid, fun. Hydrogen vent, natural gas geyser, sulfur vent. I don't think we're gonna go over there. We've already done our flipped asteroid shenanigans. We need a rock crusher. That's what we need. I do kind of like the vibe that we're getting with this colony. It's a bit of a messy vibe, but I just like it when the base feels different than usual. So let's see, rock crusher can go here, and then we can put a lamp inside it. Infectious polluted oxygen vent is a pretty sad vent. True. Stick these two. What's going on? Why we get a bing bong? Oh! Oh, okay. That was indeed pressure damage. Cool. Yeah, that's a lot of salt water, I guess. Well, I don't really exactly know what the solution to that problem is. Maybe we'll just keep an eye on it. Oh wow, there really isn't actually any food for you, is there? Flood the radioactive biome. Fuck the haters. Oh look! We got. Oh, this was so close to greatness. Look, just one tile short. This is why we need to learn about bees. Let's run. There are more mealwoods. Please do continue grabbing them. The issue is, this isn't going to be enough. Ugh. Groan. You're not even running on the wheel. I do not want to murder the pips. The bee's knees, yes. We will learn about beaters. Groan. We need to get this power sorted out. We could dig up a little bit more hydrogen as well. There is also some random hydrogen over here. I should actually just dig this all just so that we can make sure the hydrogen ends up here. No! Defeat! Let's take B. Take B, you're fine. I think... I don't think we can do this without a mask. I think we need to actually make a mask. Just one. Oh, we need to research a mask. Okay. Great. Well, this seems like a suitable place for a checkpoint. Not very optimistic about the pressure damage. Curses! No! We've done goofed. We don't even have a chef. We can't even make a mush fry. Not that I'm sure we'd even want to. This will be enough mealwoods once they're all actually growing. I'm just kind of out of sync at the moment. Hips keep replanting the friggin' plants. Right. Okay, so that's not going to help us immediately. Oh. Oh, poor Shinebug. I knew him well. The Pokeshell is now the doorman. Okay. Oh, this really is just filling up with salt water, isn't it? I'm gonna have to pump all this salt water into a friggin' tank. Because I could just dump it in here and have it just freeze. I kind of wanted to use all the salt water. But maybe we just don't bother. Maybe we just freeze it into brine ice. I don't think we have a choice. Nope. I think we've got to let it out. We don't have the digging yet, though, either. So that will have to wait. Okay. Can I just turn these off? I do not want to make more than the minimum possible amount of mush bars. Oh, look! Food! That's convenient, isn't it? But, oh, look, we got a frostproof sprayer. Frostproof Kitchen Menace Chef. Oh, you can't do a Kitchen Menace Chef, can you? Stupid. Well, I mean, you could, but... To be fair, okay, here's the funny thing. Like, cuisine attribute makes very, very little difference to cooking. It's a very minor bonus. You're better off just having a lamp. The main thing is we just want someone who morale-wise can have the skill. I actually feel like this is almost worth doing. But it also just feels kind of wrong. But we don't need more building dupes, either. We have plenty. But a Freya would be cool. The issue is, if we do Freya, then we're going to be even more in the food hole. Let's leave it. Let's just print the food for now. Let's just be responsible. Let's just stop being overly cocky. Yeah, you're going to have a right pain trying to actually get through all of this as well. Yeah, you guys are literally going to take all of this hexalin and just refill your vitals, because you are all, like, on the cusp of starving. Yeah, that's looking a bit more normal. We're going to have to make at least a little bit of refined aluminium. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we can automate the hydrogen production. I mean, so long as the map isn't filling up with too much polluted oxygen, that's good. Also gonna dig this out here just so the carbon dioxide here can escape. The issue with this as well is that oh, I guess the dupes are producing enough carbon dioxide for all of this. Should be flowing through here, right? Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, I think we're out of the hole. But we are going to need to get hydrogen power online, which is happening. We're going to need the automation too. And we need masks to get down here, but that can wait until a little bit later. We've got enough water to run off of for now. Is our pipe system working correctly? It looks like it is. That's good. I'm also just going to put some lamps in here, just so I remember this is what we were supposed to do. This power stuff is going to move out of here eventually, right? Right, now... Do I want to... I guess we can make this a power plant. So if we do... We haven't got a refined metal source, so maybe we don't do that yet. You need a heavy-duty generator and a building. So let's just put the Okay, here's what we do. Let's put the hydrogen generator here. Put a smart battery. We need to actually research the smart battery. Here. And then we actually need the automation as well. Then that's going to all hook up over here. And then we'll do smart home after that. In fact, actually, you know what? It makes sense to do smart home first, because then we can put some lights in. Yeah, let's do that first. We still only have one researcher as well, so that's kind of the constraint on what we're doing here. More random digging we could do as well. We have enough seeds now. Don't need to do more of that. I could actually just pour the water down here. Yeah, if I just tile this... Oh, that's going to stop that mealwood from growing, isn't it? If I just tile this, I can remove these tiles. Yeah, Neo's the only researcher, but he's doing pretty well. Like food's under control for now. I would prefer not to be making ice loaves, but I feel like with this amount of salt water, it's probably acceptable. Because the salt water on the map we can just desalinate. That's not ideal, but it's totally something we can do. We're gonna need to set up the gas pump as well. So...
I'm in a fish mood now. Fish has been established.
Fish mood?
It was established, wasn't
That's fine. I did actually set up the fish cam properly. In anticipation, so here you go. I much prefer this view. In fact, actually, let's quickly have a look at the fish. Yeah. I'm glad I've got the tripod back. It's the best view of the fish, because the fish like to hang out near the driftwood. And we had the top camera for a while, because I didn't want to put the table down there because of the chiller being active. But now it's cold again. We can get away with doing this. So, hooray! We got the better view of the fish again. That's good. Right, we got the automation. So, let's see. This is going to have to go over here. And then we can start putting in automation for these bits. Which is important because we've got pretty low skill dupes. Also, I'm just going to do this. That will help. Go there. Go here. Go here. Then you can go back to researching the smart battery. Okay. Okay. This seems fine. Obviously the birth leaf isn't growing into hydrogen, so the Great Hall is not currently great. But that's fine. It's important to check in on the fish occasionally. Yeah, no, I'm really happy because I thought the barbs would hang out more at the top of the tank than they do. So I'm glad that we're getting a better view of them on the camera now. Right, so... Does this also unlock the power control station? It does, that's good. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Yeah, filtering this early on is going to be irritating. But we actually want to put an oxygen mask as well, don't we? We could do that. Oh, I should put a lamp here. I'll do a floor lamp now. I just wanted to move the sand over here to start with, but we actually have dug up enough sand now that it shouldn't be an issue. So, that's fine. We got some balloons, that's a good sign. There you go. That's just for the shower, really. Okay, this should start helping. Do I just want to get the oxygen mask first? Because we do know we're going to need it. Yeah, sure. Because what we're going to do, so... We're going to have a couple of gas element sensors. So, if it detects hydrogen, then it'll go to shut off here. I think we'll put the battery this... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's think about this. So if it detects hydrogen, it can go in the shut-off here. If it detects oxygen, then it can go in the shut-off here. Otherwise, it can bend. That feels like a good plan. And then that means that this pipe goes down here. And that will go over here somewhere. Because we're going to want to access both of these. I think those tiles as well. Mirthleaf is trying its best. Seems like we're about stable on calories, but that's mostly because they're not actually making the lice loaves at the moment, which is fine. I think I probably need to give the dupes more downtime. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. I think we just need to let them speed through this. We did start a bit earlier, so we do have a bit more time to actually get this sorted out. But obviously I also want to do the thumbnail and stuff today, so... yeah. Put some ladders here too, that's fine. The pips are fine. Pips are hanging out here now. They're okay. God, we've been torturing the dupes and we've been torturing the pips today. We've been doing great. We're suffocating. Ellie. Well, someone needs to come do this then. Then this. Oh, okay. Ellie, you'll be fine. There's oxygen right there. There you go. That was closer than it needed to be. Right, so oxygen mask checkpoint, correct. Oxygen mask dock. Seems fair enough. And then you can make 4 of these. And obviously repair these. So now we need the smart battery. Here you go. We also need the gas shut off, don't we? If we're gonna just be filtering it like this. Also, this is gonna fill up with hydrogen pretty quickly. So I think what I actually want to do is I want to put a gas reservoir for extra hydrogen. I don't think we're really in crisis anymore. Let's make another load of aluminium. Put the suits in here. It's not perfect, but then at least we should be able to dig this and analyze it. Oh, well, maybe we can't analyze it yet, but it's fine. Right, okay, so power control station we can make, but let's make the smart battery first. So the power wire can come down here. Then the automation is correct. So then we need the gas shut off. And we'll get the gas reservoir in a minute. Okay. So that can plug in here. And this can be set to 90 and 10 just to make sure we don't get any overflow issues. Okay, and then blueprint. We keep getting offered Freyas. That's interesting. Okay, calories are actually going up now. We got a Gosman with Kitchen Menace. That's good. We probably do with a dedicated digger. So let's pick Gosman. We've kind of been looking for one for a while, and Higby is currently very reluctantly being a digger. Let's give Higby building, and then give Gosman digging. And then we can prioritize Gosman on those tasks now. And Higby can go back to building. Okay. I think we should be alright with this, with the life sloth. And the electrolyzer will make up the oxygen deficit at the moment. There's definitely an argument to be made for me moving the Great Hall. But I don't think I want to at the very moment. Really do need to get this power hooked up. We also need the gas pipe element sets. We need to get all the way to HVAC. That's going to be annoying. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, let's just do something else. Okay, you know what? Maybe we are actually just going to use the canister filler and emptier. Just for now, alright? Watch closely. So, I'm going to remove this deodorizer and put that here. I don't do this enough, by the way, do I? We're just going to filter it with the dupes. So the canister emptier... Oh no, we want a canister drainer, don't we? Canister drainer. This one. Oh, that's quite a way away too. That's... Okay, that's the issue. Okay, so... They're probably both going to require an equal amount of research. Problem is, there just isn't enough hydrogen for us to ensure that it's going to actually not get clogged with other random gases. A little more automation is needed. I'll still keep this here for later, though. Yeah, I guess we just let it keep running. Higby's trying his best to help out with the reset. It's quite funny. Go, Gosford, go! Who's idle? Speeve! Speeve is idle. Let's see, what else do we want? Well, if you're really idle, I guess you can come over here and have a look at this. What else do we want to actually grab? Is it just a case of making more room for the hydrogen? Kind of. We don't really want to dig that because of the bleach stone, so let's just dig these. Quinn, you can have plumbing. There we go, at least we have a plumber. Yeah, I guess we just gotta wait for Neo to do the research. He's trying his best. Pretty fast. So we got 1 geyser, 2 geysers, 3 geysers. There's a big boulder here. There's not a geyser there. Actually, let's go to the star map. Check this. Saltwater geyser, cool slush geyser, cool steam vent. Maybe those are the only geysers. It's kind of rough. I feel like there might be another one over here. I'm prepared to go have a look. At the end of the day, we just want the sand as well, don't we? This is fine, this is fine. I'm gonna go back to my camera now. Yeah, I reckon we'll get to the filtration by cycle 25, and then we can actually just make use of all this random hydrogen. And then we can just... There's actually a load we could release here as well. Let's do that just so that we actually have the fuel. Like, I don't mind just digging out this random hydrogen now, frankly. Because we are just going to pump it out of the top of the map anyways. So there's no real reason not to release it. So I guess you could do the same down here. Although I guess it's going to go up there. Maybe don't worry about that for now. Yeah, just do something along these lines. Neo's attributes are increasing. This is good. This is good for us. Alright, okay, so now we have the gas shut off. So we still need the HVAC tech. That's okay. We want a we want an atmo sensor on this anyways. So that could go here. Oh wait, no, that can't go there. That could go here. No, because that's gonna be for the shutoff. So this, oh cock. Okay, look. It's gonna go there. Alright. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. We're researching the insulated tiles. How's the water doing down here? This isn't freezing, is it? It's getting pretty cold. Even with the electrolyzer running. Oh yeah, I was going to release this water, wasn't I? Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll let the hydrogen out here as well. Who's going to come do that? Anyone interested? No. Because... Oh, right, because you can't reach it because you have to go through here. Okay. Build this ladder then. Ice Life Patrol. I probably do still want them to make lice loaves. Okay. That could have been planned better. That's not good.
Thanks for the raid.
Hello, Carrie, actually. Hope you're doing well. Let me give you a shout out. What's up? We're back from our holiday in Australia. We've been to Australia for 3 weeks. Now we're back in the UK and I'm relearning how to play this game. We're just on Radioactive Ocean today. We have made a fair few mistakes. to be honest,
Thanks for the follow.
this has definitely not gone perfectly. For instance, we're just pouring our water down here. I think we can still probably make that work, but I've just got to be a bit thoughtful about it. Thank you very much. Follow, Epithica. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Hello, Tina Thunderhammer. Yeah, vacation really was lovely. I loved Australia. I loved everything about it except for the fact that it got quite hot and humid. But everything else was fantastic. We got a rental car. We just drove around Queensland and then we flew to Sydney. So that was lovely. But yeah, the aim of this run. So we're just getting back into ONI with a new run. We're just going to be on the Radioactive Ocean asteroid, and we're going to try and get Pokeshells ranched properly, because I've never done that properly. And also, we're going to try and figure out how to actually relocate beaters, because I've never done that before. And these are skills that I should know for future runs. So, we're going to do that now. You had your honeymoon in Cairns. It's lovely there. Yeah, but Cairns is, like, practically tropical, isn't it? We didn't get all the way to Cairns. I don't think I was actually allowed... Actually, no. I was allowed to take the rental car up to Cairns, but I wasn't allowed to drive it past Cairns. The terms at the rental company were very specific. I think this is fine. Not particularly into the tropics. Yeah. Yes, but you forget I'm a pale English rose who can barely tolerate any heat at all. I'm trying to figure out whether Melbourne would be close enough to the UK's climate for me to not feel perturbed. I get the feeling it doesn't get as cold as it does in the winter here, and you get more 40 degrees C days in Melbourne than you do in the UK. But because everyone has air conditioning, I feel like it would just about balance out. That's the impression I get. But yeah, today we're very much just trying to sort out the basics. We have some Oxyferns. We have 7 Oxyferns, which is pathetic. So we're currently running a naked electrolyzer, and the hydrogen... We're dumping the hydrogen from the top of the map up here as well. So we're planning on just pumping all the environmental hydrogen into a hydrogen generator, using a power control station on that, and then burning that for our sustainable power at the moment. Food at the moment is mealwoods, but we're going to transition over to the Pokeshell loop. That's the main goal of this short run, is just to try and transition completely to a Pokeshell-based system. In terms of geysers, we have a saltwater vent over here. We have 2 cool steam vents, one here, one here. We have a cool slush vent geyser here. So we're going to have to prioritize that first. Temperate Mediterranean type climate. Yeah, because I think that would be fine. Sunny shells? Yeah, we're going to get all the Pokeshells sorted out. But I just wanted to get things working normally first, and then start looking at them. So, I think we're getting pretty close. We're just working on some gas filtration tech, and then we should be there. We're kind of just speeding things up at the moment and having a look around. Just releasing all of the hydrogen. But oxygen has thankfully stabilized. We did have a little bit of an issue earlier. It got pretty hairy, and we had to make a few mush bars. But it all worked out in the end. Right, so to actually get in here to have a look at this, I'm going to have to come... No, I can't even do that. I'm going to have to come like this. And I think what I'm actually going to have to do is I'm going to have to ladder here. And then you can come around here. Then probably ladder... Let's do this. Seems fine. Am I gonna actually do anything with the cool steam vents? Maybe. Depends how much water we need. I don't know. Probably not, in all honesty. I don't want to completely discount the possibility, though. I'm just going to let all this hydrogen out as well. There's a lot of hydrogen. We want all of that for fuel. Yeah, let that out too. Another big tile here that we could release? That seems fine. Carmike is very excited and also very eye-irritated. Right, let's add aluminium to the list of resources. So let's put in a power control station. I think I will still do this, because we have plenty of aluminium, and the metal cost is just so much less than the hydrogen at the moment. But then again, we don't have a metal volcano, so it's turning a finite resource into a sustainable resource, which is not good. But there may be times where we need more power, so... Oh, we don't actually have a microchips guy. Okay, well, we'll fix that soon enough. It's looking a bit better now. Maybe we put another dupe. Do I actually still want to keep lice loafing? That's the question as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'm quite enjoying just hanging out. And once we've done this little mini run, we're going to go play Surviving Mars Relaunched when that comes out. I'm very keen to play that. I'm a big fan of Surviving Mars. I'm really happy they're updating the game and fixing a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is kind of our emergency food at the moment. I mean, maybe we just stop making it for now. Let's see if the calories are enough, because this is quite a surplus now, for being honest. If we get a really good dupe, then we'll print them. But these ain't them, so we're going to take a pipsqueak instead. More blueprints, more loot. Let's have a look at the loot. Big stripe. We definitely already have this one, but I do like it. We're going to have to put the mush bar wallpaper everywhere. Yeah, we printed... I'm very glad we managed to find some Hexalent earlier. That kind of really helped us restabilize. We could easily do pips as well with the cool slush vent. That is totally something we can do. We're pretty close to being able to do this now, I think. One more cycle and then we can get gas pumping. And then we should have a lot more control over the run, and then we can start doing some more interesting things. But, in all fairness, we have pretty much managed to explore the entire asteroid as well. I don't overly want to get down here yet. But I don't mind having a look here. This is not a lot of salt water, so the CO2 shouldn't spill too far the other way. But I think tomorrow we're going to focus on just setting up a seed duplicator for Oxyferns. Because I want to do that. I don't want to keep running this random-ass electrolyzer. Power-wise, I think what we should do is we should actually just try and manipulate the beaters into providing us with hydrogen with the staggering traps. I think it's just what we should do. There is also the fact that we could just literally pump cold polluted water into staggering traps. So we don't even have to pit plant them. But we probably will go ahead and pit plant them. We need to learn how to do all of this. Okay, let's see. What else do we want? Let's get... No, let's get ranching. Because we know we're going to want that. But now, let's actually just do the gas sensors. So... Oh, right. They're very well thought out. Okay, so let's see. So that's gonna have to go somewhere slightly different then. Ah, we were so close. Right, cigarette signal up above 500 grams. But if you detect hydrogen, then you go into this shutoff. And that goes... We actually want to build a gas reservoir too. Just gonna put that here for now. So then that could go in here. And then I'm just gonna recirculate this. So I guess what I do is I want to prioritize loading it from the pump, so I'll just do this. And then this one here. Oh, right. So that's going to be... Hold on. Yeah, this is going to be the non... No, this is going to be the non-oxygen gas. So I need to move this bridge. Okay. Just unpause, let's just do this. We detect hydrogen. I think what we do is if we detect hydrogen, we bridge in here. If you detect... Okay, yeah, this is what we do. So... Oh, right, hold on. Okay, so... Remove this stuff. Yeah, there we go. So if you detect hydrogen, we load this pipe, that goes in here. If you detect oxygen... So that wire goes here. Detect oxygen, then that goes into the masks. And then if you detect anything, if neither of these activate, then you can just go down here and vent. I think. Let's do that for now. And then let's power this. This feels cumbersome, but whatever. I think the only other gases we'll get will be carbon dioxide and polluted oxygen, so that should be fine. We do actually need to get an electrical engineering guy. Little gas, oxygen. Right, so, what's the situation now here? That can go. That can go. I think I can just plug this in now, right? Right, let's pause. Let's go to speed 1 and have a look. So, let's see what the gases are. Okay, hydrogen's going in there. Oxygen's going in here. Okay. And this is disabled. Is that not flowing? Now it's going to start dumping hydrogen down here. Okay. So the hydrogen's backed up. That's not what we wanted, is it? So... I think I may need to do this. See if that works. No, that didn't work. Okay. Do I need to put a bridge after that? This feels weird. Or do I just need to put a bridge in to bypass the hydrogen thing? Right, let's speed up. Okay, so... Oh, what am I doing? They haven't finished the friggin' tank. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Enough of this. Horse crap. Get rid of these. Just build the friggin' tank. Please? And now you're on downtime? Great. Good job. Well, I guess we're going to do it on cycle 26 then. Yeah, food's doing alright now. That's good. Glad we didn't need to murder any pips today. I feel like we're not going to get very much oxygen to this system. Wow, this middle mouse button really is not behaving, is it? Right. Let's just get exosuit training on Ellie. Seems like a worthwhile endeavor. Please just show me the actual completed tank. I would appreciate it. It's an entertainingly trapped pip in a water tank. Yeah, I know, right? So we had the pips jumping up and down earlier. There's actually 2 pips and a shine bug. Carbon dioxide is accumulating down here. Actually, you know what? You could just dig this. Right? Might as well get this random CO2 out of here too. Okay, what else we got? Okay, we've done ranching. We know we're going to need that later. How about desalination? There you go. We know we're going to need that at some point. Right, Higby, please finish this. I know these tanks take a while, but we just need it doing. Thank you. Right, okay. Right, now we're good. So that should go in here. That should recirculate around here. This loop should fill up with hydrogen, and then the generator will take from it when it needs to. Okay. So I think this means we can remove these bits. Do I have the grill? We do have the grill. So let's just put the grill in here too. Good. I think we're at the point where the dupes don't need to run the wheel anymore. So we've got the Great Hall. Okay, well, hydrogen notwithstanding, we got the Great Hall. We got plumb bathrooms. We got sustainable power. The electrolyzer situation is a bit weird, but it will do for now. Let's dig this. We're accessing the rest of the geysers. We have the beaters. Oh, this is the monument down here. Yeah, so there's not going to be anything else around that way, is there? I mean, we can keep looking over here. Maybe. I think this is probably a pretty good place to cool it. I don't know. I mean, is that reliable enough hydrogen to power the base? There's a fair bit from the map that we're kind of running off at the moment. We are going to electrolyze, so it will make its way up there eventually. We're not actually consuming a huge amount of power at the moment. And even though it's finite, I think we probably will put refined metal in this so we get the dupe. So I think it should be good enough. Yeah, I think that will do. Watching the thumbnail. I mean, Quinn, you can come down here. Yeah, sure, perfect. I don't know. Quinn does not want to hang out down there. It'd be nice if we had an electrical engineering guy. The only issue is Steve. Oh, Steve's almost there. Okay. Let's get a thumbnail of Steve using the power control station. Let's actually do some more digging, though. Let's get rid of all of this. It's fine. Keep digging tiles. We'll let Steve get his point, and then we'll just get a shot of all of this equipment. This is kind of weird. And then, actually, now that I think about it, we can do this too. So we can dig this, remove this, remove this. Make these right only. What else do we want to do? I mean, you can dig up the rest of this. It's fine. Go back, Denethor. Half of your city's power went off because of a truck? What? That's going to require a bit more context. We currently just wait for Steve to get a skill point so we can start using the power control station. Let's actually get a bit more aluminium as well. And we'll figure out the rest of the stuff to do for that. Is there any more random hydrogen anywhere we can grab? Not really. Okay, there's a tiny bit down here. We could get people to come and have a look at this. Not for any particular reason. There you go. We can get more techs as well. What else are we definitely gonna need? Metal refinery, metal stuff. Truck smash the power lines, fair enough. Rough. Yeah, get these out of there, that's fine. Steve earned a skill point. Get electrical engineering. You can get ranching fairly soon. And the thumbnail will just be Steve doing some odd shenanigans on this, I imagine. Please, middle mouse, let me move. Okay. I think that will do. Good old Steve. Why is there so much hydrogen? Partly because we dug out all the ocean biomes, and partly because we've just been running an electrolyzer, because we had 7... Yeah, there you go. 7 Oxyfern seeds. So we kind of got forced to run an electrolyzer before we could actually get our spom set up. I mean, maybe we could have set the spom up first, but I didn't really feel like it, and we want to use the environmental hydrogen anyways, right? Who's going to tinker with this then? Oh, you didn't finish? Oh, whatever. It's fine. He's my favorite dude. Yeah, Steve is so good. The yodeling. The yodeling is so good. Very helpful for a productive base. But yeah, we kind of need to let all the hydrogen out of here. This is kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we've succeeded today. Not quite the most efficient start we've ever had, but like we've got some food going. We've got the water hooked up, so we've at least got sustainable oxygen for now. There is a cool slush geyser in here we can hook up pretty quickly. But I think the next priorities need to be the next heart. We need to pump more hydrogen into here. I'm just going to set this to 0. We just need the hydrogen in the gas reservoir at the end of the day. I think Sparkle Spreaker is a bit better, but Yodeler is a close second. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fair. They're pretty similar. So, yeah, tomorrow, I think what we need to do is we need to get the Cool Slush event set up. I also want to set up a duplicator for Oxyfern seeds, just because I want to do that in an actual stream. We have plenty of dirt. Let's actually very quickly make a list of resources. Right, I guess I will put phosphorite on here. We probably won't need phosphorite, really. Sand is relevant, databanks are relevant, or wood. I don't think rock is relevant. Oxyfern seeds, waterweed seeds, maybe? We have lots of waterweeds. Bleach stone. Yeah, that'll do. Is it better if you move the gas pump more to the right so it doesn't mix gases? Kind of, but like, I also want oxygen to go to the masks, so I don't mind it mixing gases. The setup does appear to be filtering it correctly. So I'm pretty happy with that for now. Because this is more than enough to satisfy the demand for the hydrogen power plant. I just want to get all the hydrogen on the map in here. And then eventually when all this hydrogen's gone, it'll just be oxygen. And then that should make things a lot smoother. Right, I'm going to save it here. No. Click save. Pokeshell panic. Alright, yeah. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. Yeah, let's see. Music. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, everyone. I'm really happy to have everyone back, or to be back with everyone. I miss you guys. Holiday was great, but it's nice getting back to normal life. Getting back in control of things, because 3 weeks is a long time for a holiday. I've never had a holiday that long, where like I've just been away from home and just completely in a different environment. I'm glad the fishes were all alright. No issues detected with the fish. Still need to do a bit of tank work, but like, it's cleared up now. It looks a lot better now than it did at the start of the stream, doesn't it? Whiskers was just making a mess earlier, but that tends to be what happens. But yes, thank you very much, Carrie, actually, for the raid, as well as Mimic 101. I do very much appreciate your company and you sharing your communities with me. As usual, the VODs will go on YouTube. I should be around tomorrow for the follow-up stream, probably. I'm going to try and get some more YouTube shorts done as well, because people seem to like those, and they seem to get a lot of visibility and attract people to the longer YouTube videos as well. And I think the newer YouTube videos didn't gain as much traction as the original ones, and I think there's some good bits in there, so I will make some shorts for those. And then this weekend, I'm gonna make a short video about the True Tiles mod, because you should all get the True Tiles mod. And people have been asking why my tiles look different on YouTube, and I want to resolve that question and share some more love to the mod creators, because ONI's modding scene is fantastic. Mods do not invalidate achievements in this game at all, so you can have as many quality of life and graphical updates as you want, and it doesn't matter. Just how I like my mods. There's a Discord channel where we hang out. If you have any questions about Oxygen Not Included, someone will usually be in there to answer. But yeah, aiming to stream on weekday evenings, 7:30 to 10:30 British time. I think it will be daylight savings soon, so pay attention to that. I'm trying to stream a bit earlier because I need to get to sleep. And I'm doing it on my working from home days anyways, so that makes sense. And we're going to try and keep it to 3 streams a week. Probably Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And then fitting in other YouTube stuff elsewhere in the week. But yeah, that's it. Let's go raid someone. Let's keep up the raid train. Maybe we'll go say hi to Shen. I think Shen's playing XCOM at the moment. Oh, you know what? Let's actually raid Live Action Pixel. Interactive run, bees and more. Let's see what that means. It's like a cycle 160-ish. If you have any fishy or froggy emotes, feel free to send them Live Action Pixel's way. Or if you don't have them, just any fishy sentiments will do. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.